What's up, everyone? Welcome back, and if this is your first time tuning in, huge thanks for being here, but let's jump right in. Alright, so today, our goal is to beat KingSlime and the Desert Scourge. I just kept forgetting, I was pretty busy this week, I kept forgetting to get some upgrades, mainly being weapons. I feel like our will be just fine here. I did build some more houses over here in the jungle, which is where we're heading, because I also forgot to, what is that? Also forgot to get the pylon. Plant matter. Okay, cool. Forgot to get the pylon, so that's what we're gonna go over to do now, just so I don't forget again for another 2 weeks. Or, I guess week, because I built that earlier this week. But yeah, we don't have any armor. I'm gonna be honest though, since we're on master mode, and all of the extra difficulties being death mode and master chess mode. Armor, I don't think is really going to be doing us really anything, if anything. So we're just gonna. Okay, that actually did less for me, hurt me more than helped. But yeah, I don't think armor's actually gonna do us anything. I don't think the very little that it will is worth, or the very little that it'll do for us, I don't think is worth going for. I'm gonna be honest. But this is the jungle base. Uh, I definitely would have put more time into it if I had more time. But again, I was pretty busy this week. Now we gotta teleport to the jungle and we can start exploring this. But for our weapons, we still have the Cursed Thorn, the Sun Sea Breeze Staff, and the Crimson Rod. But we still have the Halberd, which I don't think, maybe against King Slime, but definitely not against the Desert Scourge. Actually, we're gonna need something with a bit more firepower for the Desert Scourge. So we're actually gonna not have. I don't have any light potions or anything. That sucks. So we're gonna do just a quick jungle run. Hopefully, get enough materials for like the blade of grass, something like that. Something that would be able to carry us for these next couple, for these next two bosses. Though I am pretty confident against King Slime. I think we could do King Slime fairly easily with what we have, especially movement-wise. Huh. This normally leads right into a giant bee nest, but I guess not this time around. But yeah, we're gonna do a jungle run. Hopefully we can get everything we need, and hopefully we can beat today's two bosses. Forgot about this. I immediately died, by the way. I just wanna let you guys know. I immediately died. But I did forget about the patch wreck. I forgot that was a thing. So we're gonna do this. We'll head back to the jungle because I think if we can get the grass blade of grass, whatever you want to call it. I think if we could get that, we'll actually be good for Desert Scourge. I think that should be our main focus here. This won't be good for Desert Scourge, but maybe King Slime. And like with all of its slimy minions that he drops as you kill it. So we might use this, but probably not because we have the Sea Breeze, which is basically the same thing but better. Can hit probably even more enemies actually. So yeah, today the main goal is going to be King Slime, which I'm fairly confident we can do with what we have. But we will try Desert Scourge again. Whether or not we get a Grass Blade. It would be nice to be able to, or to beat Desert Scourge today as well, but I simply don't think that's gonna happen. Not unless we get the Grass Blade, but again, I can't guarantee that we'll get that. Hey, look what we found. I forgot what mod this is from. I think this is a Calamity structure for Plant Terra. Hey, we found it. Heck yeah. I don't think it really has anything we want or need. It does have some decoration stuff, so make the house look nicer, I guess. That's about it. Hey, a Goblin Army too. Blood Moon's done, so we probably won't be able to get everything we need for the Grass Blade, unfortunately, but that's fine. I think the Blood Moon would actually be a good idea. We don't have any need for that just yet, other than uh, yeah, we're definitely gonna die here soon. Other than what's it called? The rocket boots. That's what it's called. Other than that, we actually don't have a need for the Goblin Army just yet, but we will head back to the surface soon. As soon as we die, probably actually. To go do that. And then we'll have to find the Goblin Tinker in the next video, or maybe in between videos. Kind of depends on how busy I am. But yeah, no, I mean, we should have most of what we need for the weapon, the grass blade. Okay, I guess. Okay, well, we're doing this now. Give me just a second to clear my inventory. Now we can go and hopefully clear this as fast as possible. This isn't the video focus thing. I died again. We're gonna need a grave bomb here soon, aren't we? It's not even a question. Of course we are. So yeah, we're gonna do this. Then we'll do KingSlime. Looks like we might have some more weapons or something. But I don't think any of these weapons are gonna be like strong enough, at least to use against the Scourge of the Desert, which again I think is gonna be the one boss we're gonna struggle. It's gonna be the first boss we struggle with, actually. But hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. That took like 30, maybe, okay, maybe not 30 deaths, but it took a lot of deaths to do this. We also lost 2 doors. Apparently these people will still be breaking them, which is really annoying. We're gonna kill this guy and we should be good. Place these doors back, and then I'm gonna try and make that bomb that just blows up all of the nearby graves. And then after that, Jungle's Wrath. Nah, forget the grass blade. We're making this. What does this do? Ooh, actually, that might be pretty good for what's his name? Desert Scourge. I don't know how I keep forgetting this. Gravebuster, I'll throw that. Should only break the graves. Yeah. Alright, cool. Now we can go and do first we're gonna do KingSlime, see how that goes, and then we can do Desert Scourge, because again, I'm not too confident with that one. We did get the Jungle's Wrath, as you just saw. I think we'll be pretty good against, well, both of these bosses, really. But we'll see how this goes. Surely it's not too bad, though. Probably. Okay, so, nope. We are definitely not doing this one. Yep. Nope, it's already GG's here. I kind of just lost my whole train of thought right there, seeing that. You know, it's possible. I think it's possible. I'm not really confident anymore, but I think it's doable. Maybe. So I do move really heckin' fast. I guess just throw that back down. Start shooting this out. Yeah, this one's, if we somehow beat this one, it'll be close. I mean, we're doing decent damage, but this king, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not. What is this? Summons the KingSlime, cool. Yeah, so we're just gonna be doing KingSlime today, hopefully. I hope. Really hope. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I brought it up in the first episode, maybe even the second episode as well. About like doing at least 2 bosses in each episode. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. If this is how every boss is gonna be, we might just have to do 1 per episode, if we're lucky. Cause at this point I might need to make like a huge heckin' arena with all sorts of stuff. Cause this is ridiculous. That being said, we're out of buffs, except for the iron skin. and we don't really have the stuff to make all of the other buffs. So that being said, and I don't think we're gonna be able to beat King Slime. I'm definitely gonna have to get a lot more gear, armor, better accessories, weapons, because I don't think we can do with what we got right now. Like, our damage isn't bad. Like, by all means, it is not bad. I don't know what this hand is pointing to, but our damage is not bad at all. Okay, what is he pointing to? Oh, he's pointing at Adam. Okay. Yeah, no, our damage is pretty good. Our survivability is where it's lacking. So I need to get probably the rocket boots, get the upgrade the Dune Rider, get this to, I mean, honestly, probably a sandstorm and or a yellow horseshoe balloon, I believe is what it's called. Maybe even upgrade that. Change this probably. And then also upgrade this. Explore the jungle and get more jungle materials for more weapons. Probably jungle armor as well, since we are kind of running a more of a magic build anyways. But it does kind of suck that we didn't beat any boss. I mean, we did give it like, what, 2, 3 attempts. All of them not getting really any further than halfway, if halfway. But, so that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. You know, I went into this video really, really confident in at least being able to beat King Slime. But we are definitely not beating King Slime today. But yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like to support the channel, liking, commenting, or subscribing goes a long way. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, where we hopefully have more equipment. Bye!